Hey guys, welcome back to Family Firearm Reviews. Today we're checking out a Mossberg MC2c. Now Mossberg is not known for handguns, but we wanted to give this little guy a test. It looked great in the showcase. It looks like it has some good ergonomics, some good features that we're going to go over right here. So just to get down to the numbers right here, we're looking at a barrel length of 4 inches. We're looking at an overall length of 7.1 inches. Tall, we're looking at 4.9 inches tall, and we're looking at 1.1 inches in thickness. When we're just carrying it unloaded, we're looking around 21 ounces, and when we're fully loaded, you're looking around 29 ounces, okay? It's got anywhere from a 5 to 7 pound trigger. We tested ours, we're sitting at about a 6.5. So it's a bit of a heavy trigger, but it does not have a safety. So that heavy trigger with these striker fires and this dingus on the trigger is what's gonna keep you a little safer, right? So it does come with 2 mags. They are steel mags. One is 13 rounds and it is a flush base plate. The next one is 15 rounds and it has a little bit of extra grip. But as you can see, I can get a full grip even if I were to run the flush base plate. So if you have larger hands, that 15 round mag is going to be great. It has pretty good ergonomics. We do have 3-dot white night sights, so they're true glow night sights that come right on there with it. It is very nice, very compact. There is some stippling, but it's only in the key areas. These areas here are flat. Another thing that's kind of nice is you have stippling right there where you would put your pointer finger, your index finger, for when you are ready to shoot. It does have front and rear slide serrations, and they are pretty aggressive, easy to grip, easy to get a hold of. It's a nice little firearm. It's got the flat rise trigger, breaks at 90 degrees as we can see here, and it has a pretty short reset. So you can ride that trigger when you are firing. I think it's gonna be a great little firearm for us to review today. So today we're gonna run 200 rounds through it. We're gonna run 115 grain Federals, 115 grain Blazers. We're gonna run some reloaded, factory reloaded, lax ammunition. We got quite a bit of that, but we wanna make sure if you guys do reload out there, it is gonna take that also. We're gonna run some Max Tech, 115 grain, and then we're going to run some heavier 124 grain ammo through it. Now this stuff comes from Switzerland. I was able to get it on with the ammo shortage for a pretty good price, so we're going to try that out. So we're going to run the 15 round mag. We're going to run all this ammo through it, see if we have any malfunctions, how easy the sights are to get acquired, and how it feels in your hand, how it shoots. All right, we're going to start with the Max Tech, and then we're going to run the Blazers. So we're going to start with the 13 round magazine, then we're going to run the 15. See if we can feel the difference, see how the first shots go with these. We'll get our first shots, first thoughts at the end. Feels pretty good, fully loaded. It's not too heavy. It is a little heavy for maybe a concealed carry, a little longer, but they do also make a subcompact of this, not just this compact, but we chose to go with the compact here. Same thing, new sights, getting a little comfortable. I was shooting a little high there. So we're gonna continue with the next one. No issue with that Max Tech 115 grain. So now let's try this Blazer ammo. Dropped it, but no issues firing that ammo. The 115 grain Federals now, see how it goes, see how it does through all of that. ran great, starting to get used to these sights. So now we're gonna run the 115 grain factory reloaded ammo. So let's make sure that it can run this. So even if you reload, it'll be able to run your reloads also. No issue, no problems with that. And it is nice, the mags do come right out of there. So even if we have it to the side, they push out a little bit. So mag dropping is very easy. I mean, that's really smooth on these guns, and that comes with these metal coated magazines. I mean, these just, man, this is a nice little firearm. Once you get used to these sights, I'm really impressed so far. All right, so now we're gonna run the 124 grain ammo through it. This is stuff from Switzerland. Like I said, in the ammo crunch nowadays, we want to make sure it'll run anything we can get from a lot of different places, okay? Man, it's a great shooter. It's easy. When I reacquisitioned my sights, I could get them very, very easily. And it ran through that no problem at all. So far I'm really liking this. Now we're gonna swap off and we're gonna let Lauren take a few shots with it.
Hey, it's my turn with the Mossberg now. This is another one of the guns that's in the contention for being an everyday gun for me. So I'm excited to put some mags through it and see how I feel. I'm gonna start with the 13 round short, and then I'm gonna switch to that 15 round extended mag. That's a great little gun. That shot really well. I was able to acquire the sight really quickly, and overall, I'm pretty happy with how that felt. I'm gonna switch over to this extended mag and put those through. Yep. Okay, so we did have a malfunction there, and what happened was we had a failure to fully seat that, and the slide did not reset all the way. We are using the reloaded ammunition, so we're gonna go ahead and try some of the different ammo through there and see if it happens with those as well. You always want to make sure that if you have any malfunction, that you keep that firearm pointed downrange for at least 10 seconds. That's the time that it might take that primer to go off there. So you just want to always make sure that you hold it there. Then you're going to clear that and make sure that you're all good to go. All right, after that malfunction, we just want to put a couple mags of factory 115 grain through. I'm going to start with a Federal and then put a Blazer through just to see if we only are getting that malfunction on that reloaded ammo. We're going to be really careful today with our hand positioning. You can't see my Band-Aid behind the gun, but I was a victim of slide bite this weekend, and so I'm going to be extra careful. Marry those thumbs on the side. All right. Fell right out of there, just like he said. We're gonna switch to that blazer. And here we go. Here we go. Another malfunction. Cleared the malfunction, and now we're gonna move forward. There we go. So despite those malfunctions, overall, I'm pretty happy with how the gun feels. The weight is really good, the balance is excellent, and it feels really great in the hand. And like Kyle had said, even without that extended mag, you still have a really nice grip where you can fit your whole hand on there, and that's really important for me for control. The recoil wasn't as bad as I expected it to be with the weight of the gun, so there's a lot of potential there for me to keep trading with this, to have this turn into a gun that I'm comfortable carrying every day. I'm a little disappointed that it's not cut for optics, but those are just things that you're not going to find on every gun, and every gun has something different to offer. So we'll keep putting this Mossberg through the testing to see if we can work out some of those malfunctions and just get the most that we can out of this nice gun.
Next, final thoughts. All right, we're here for our final thoughts with our first shots. So Lauren and I both took turns. We put 200 rounds through the gun today. We were a little disappointed with the malfunctions. The overall ergonomics and weight are pretty good. I feel like that the malfunctions kind of are a drawback on this gun, especially in concealed carry and for carrying in emergencies. What were your thoughts?
Well, I'm really looking for three things. I'm looking for how the gun feels for me, I'm looking for that recoil, and I'm looking for consistency. One of the reasons that we picked this up was because it was supposed to have a much lower recoil and it was supposed to feel really good in the hand. Both of those are very true. But the malfunctions, you have to stop every couple minutes and mess around, and that's not something that I'm looking for. So I'm hoping that we can iron those out, because every other point with this gun was a bonus for me, and overall I really liked it. So I'm hoping that we can work that out and that it'll end up being a consistent and reliable gun for me.
Yep, so during the takedown process, I'm gonna go through, give everything a good look, maybe give a little bit more oil to some areas. We did just take this right out of the box. That's what we like to do with our first shots, see how things come out right away. That way we are not, fudging anything. Everybody gets a real world kind of expectation with these firearms. So I do like it. I do like the ergonomics, but the malfunctions are the drawback. It is on the budget end, like I said. You can pick these up for the $300 to $400 range. But there are a lot of other budget options in there that have been proven to be slightly more reliable so far. So we're going to do a 500 round review, 1,000 round review. We are also going to check the reliability there and see if we have any other issues throughout the process. Thanks. Come again. Join us for another firearm. We'll see what's up next.
Thanks for watching our video. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Comment below. We want to hear from you. Get more content from family firearm reviews by joining our Patreon and checking out the links in the description.